Hello everyone, welcome to the Upfront. Another innocent life has been brutally taken in coastal Karnataka. Just weeks ago, a migrant laborer named Ashraf from Kerala was lynched by a mob of around 30 individuals, reportedly due to his religion and language. Even as the police continue to delay arrest of the main accused in that case, a fresh incident has rocked the region. A tempo driver with no criminal background has been murdered and another person severely assaulted. Locals suspect that this attack too was religiously motivated, though police have yet to issue a clear statement. Many believe that criminal elements masquerading under Hindutva ideologies and long operating rowdy sheeters are behind this killing. Public anger is now squarely directed at the police department, which is being openly accused of failing to take strict action against criminals, thus indirectly becoming complicit in these serial murders. 4 weeks ago, a known rowdy sheeter, Suhas Shetty, was killed by individuals with criminal backgrounds in Mangaluru. Suhas had previously been accused of murdering a 20-year-old youth named Kirti in 2020 and was also allegedly involved in the 2022 murder of an innocent youth named Fazil. Several Dalit atrocity cases had also been registered against him. During the BJP's tenure, he was officially declared a rowdy sheeter. Although those who killed Suhas also had criminal histories and belonged to multiple communities, certain BJP leaders and members of the Sangh Parivar celebrated his death as the martyrdom for Hindutva. This raised uncomfortable questions. If Suhas Shetty was indeed a Hindutva icon, why had the BJP government itself labelled him a rowdy sheeter? This contradiction has left even devout Hindus questioning what Hindutva truly stands for. Following his murder, several Sangh Parivar leaders delivered hate speeches and imposed a ban across Dakshin Kannada, during which several stabbing incidents occurred. The police department, which should have taken stern action, appeared helpless. The State Home Minister, as usual, addressed the media promising actions through the so-called anti-communal task force and returned to Bengaluru, while hate speeches and provocative public meetings continued in the region. In one such incident, a massive public gathering was held in Bajpayee just 2 days ago, allegedly without police permission. This event, demanding an NIA investigation into Suhas Shetty's death, was seen as a direct challenge to the Home Minister and his task force. However, Suhas' murder, committed by rival criminals, hardly warrants an NIA probe. Critics argue that any grievances should be directed at the BJP decision to tag Suhas as a rowdy sheeter in the first place. If someone publicly objects to this label, the police should have acted immediately. The inability to arrest those who held an unlawful assembly, incited communal hatred, and made direct threats to the police, government, and society has further weakened faith in law enforcement. Locals are now convinced that the police department itself is the prime accused in the recent killings in Bandhawal, where an innocent man with no criminal links was found murdered. Despite the gravity of these incidents, the key suspects in Ashraf's lynching remain at large, emboldening criminal networks across the coast. No relief has been extended to the victims' families, not even a gesture of condolence. Meanwhile, criminal actors are reportedly receiving large sums in compensation, rewards, or outright supari payments for their acts. Youth in the region are beginning to view such criminal activities as a profitable career path. If this trajectory continues, coastal Karnataka could soon become a breeding ground for rowdy sheeters and criminal gangs. The full responsibility for this looming threat according to critics, lies with the state's Home Department. That's all for today. If you like the content we provide, please subscribe to the Upfront and press the bell icon to get notification of all our updates. Please share our videos and educate others. Thank you.